Hey guys, it's Molecule, and today I'm going to be showing you the Shadowflame bug. The item is supposed to give you 10 to 20 magic penetration. It does, but not really. So let's start off with a damage calculation. We're going to take a spell which deals 1000 damage and reduce it by some MR. And we're going to get a value of 500, just to make it nice. And we're going to call this A. So this is the damage before Shadowflame penetration. Now, let's look at the damage with Shadowflame penetration. We're going to use Shadow 20 just because it's nice and shows the biggest difference of the bug. So this gives us 555. Now let's have a look at an in-game example. So we're going to deal 2 instances of damage when you have Shadowflame. So if we hit the dummy, you have the 117 and the 127. So 117 is before Shadow Pen and 127 is after Shadow Pen. However, this difference is 10. But then we check the tooltip and it's 23. So this difference is because of the bug. So let's see why it's different. So we're going to take our B value, so damage with Shadowflame Pen. Take away the damage without Shadowflame Pen, and that's going to get us C. This is the tooltip value. So in our example I showed you the tooltip value was 23, but in-game difference was 10. So here we have our tooltip value of 55.3, and it gets reduced by magic resistance without Shadow Pen. So this 55 is reduced to 27. So overall we can take this D value, add it to our A value. So we have this bonus from Shadow reduced by MR plus the damage without Shadowflame Pen, and we lose about 5% damage. It's not great. This 5% damage loss is kind of the worst case scenario and happens around 90 to 100 MR. Now, if we look at the overlaps between Shadow 10, Shadow 20, and Void, they change throughout, but Shadow 10 at very low penetrations kind of sucks, and if we have a lot more penetration, it kind of gets messed. The Shadow 20 overlap to Void kind of stays the same throughout. Now, if the bug gets fixed, the difference is pretty big. So for Shadow 20, if we have no pen, the overlap value shifts by about 10 to 15. If we have a lot of pen, the overlap value shifts by about 5, 6, 7, something like this. Now, depending on your champion, if you love AP, someone like Victor, the overlap between Shadow to Void gets pushed to a higher MR. However, if someone like Oriana, the value decreases, only very slightly, but I thought I would just throw this in. Also, stop building Shadowflame on Corki. Thank you.